At NSW Ports, rail is a fundamental part of our strategy to sustainably support container growth. Through strategic planning and investment, we are committed to growing rail capacity to ensure efficient freight rail connections, which will keep supply chain costs low and reduce the cost of goods to families and businesses, while keeping our exports competitive. While Port Botany and Port Kembla are already well connected to a network of metropolitan and regional intermodal terminals, the centrepiece of our investment is at Port Botany, where together with our container stevedores, we are investing in a staged program to increase on-dock rail capacity to deliver a total of 3 million TEU at the port. Port Botany is the only port in Australia with on-dock rail at all 3 of its container terminals, which creates efficiencies and saves money for importers and exporters by removing the need for double handling of containers on trucks. The first stage is a $190 million joint investment with Patrick Terminals to double existing on-dock rail capacity at its Sydney Autostrad terminal, which will in turn increase Port Botany's overall on-dock rail capacity to 1.5 million TEU. NSW Ports is investing $120 million in on-dock rail infrastructure, and Patrick Terminals is investing $70 million in automated rail operating equipment. With Phase 1 of this 4-year infrastructure project now complete, construction of the new Auto Rail Terminal incorporates delivery of 4 300-metre rail sidings and the installation of 3 automated rail-mounted gantry cranes. Phase 2 is due for completion in mid-2023 and will extend the 4 rail sidings to 600 metres. The newly constructed Auto Rail Terminal uses proven automation to significantly increase rail capacity at Patrick Terminal Sydney from 250,000 to 500,000 TEU. And with progressive deployment of up to 6 ARMG cranes, the rail yard capacity will ultimately increase to 1 million TEU per annum, whilst also improving connectivity from shipside to railside, reducing dwell time and improving speed to market technology. Each automated rail-mounted gantry crane has a lifting capacity of 41 tonnes and a lifting cycle of 120 seconds. Together, 3 cranes can perform up to 1,000 lifts a day, resulting in reduced train turnaround times and a doubling of the available rail capacity each day over the previous manual operation. The auto rail operation also reduces truck movements into and out of Port Botany. For every 500,000 TEU moved on rail, there are 450 less truck movements on Sydney roads each day. The new Auto Rail in Phase 1 will incrementally reduce truck movements by 75,000 per annum, resulting in an annual reduction of 1,350 tonnes in CO2. Investment will follow at DP World Australia and Hutchison Ports Australia when they are ready to invest with NSW Ports. Our focus on sustainable growth continues to drive all that we do, so that we can continue to support the state's growing freight needs, to keep goods moving, the economy of New South Wales and Australia thriving, while supporting the lives and livelihoods of all Australians.